coming. The Nords do know how to preserve their corpses, unlike the people in Cyrodiil.
Greetings.
Founded this kingdom of Skyrim must be very fond of crypts and graveyards. I mean, they're almost everywhere around me.
What is it?
ancient older carvings aren't exactly bad, but they don't look as pretty as the ones I saw in the middle. Taste isn't bad, but it can always be better.
It's clearing up.
What now? Anything strange? Are you sure we're going to swap things? You know, swap means exchanging. If you're just letting me hold, never mind. Yeah, let's move on. noble without a self-absorbed ass. I know the answer. Never. Tamriel used to be full of fun. Now it's still here.
Greetings, welcome to the stream. I commented on a song, really? Huh. Let me see your page. Meantime, well, I hope you're enjoying the channel so far. It's not anywhere near as cool as a music channel, but hey. We got a ways to go. Alright, let's see what we got here. Alright, let's see what we got here. Hey, I can't help playing it modded. I mean, any game that lets you do this much can't be ignored. Also, sorry for the echo. I have two different screens in the background. Oh, yeah! Okay, I remember you, for sure. Yeah! Alright, how's it going? Do you still make music? I remember you. Dude, I was playing that one song, War, like that whole day afterwards. Like, I have no idea why. It was just stuck in my head. It still kind of is a little bit. Well, that's cool. I hope you keep up the good work, man. Hell. I see you play Sparking Zero also. Cool. Okay. Well, there will be more Sparking Zero content coming soon, so if you're down, you know, tag on in. That's pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie, that song, what was it? Shackled? That's kind of a mood, in a way. I'm not even gonna lie. I like it. Alright. Well, I hope you're enjoying the mods we have here. None of these are really made by me, other than the character wearing the mods. I never really learned how to make mods for Skyrim. I only know how to mod the game itself. But I'd like to make some. Hell, I really just want to make a Godzilla mod. I got tired of Alduin being treated like a big bad when there's, like, worse threats. And I'm like, I don't know why, I just want to see Alduin get ambushed by Godzilla so badly for some reason. But that's just me, I'm a kaiju nerd. Kaiju nerding since '05 and count. Actually, scratch that. Kaiju nerding since I was in diapers and count. Oh yeah, we got Bloodborne weapons in here. Again, not my work, but I'm not gonna lie. Whoever ported these over needs a raise in whatever they do. I don't care what their job is; they just need a raise. Like, you think Bethesda would hire some of these guys? Like, anybody that can bring in a weapon from an entirely other game and have it work the same way. I mean, you can't really ignore that kind of talent. It's great. Oh, and you want to see something overpowered as hell? You can even enchant the Holy Moonlight Blade even further. Oh no, of course, if they make a Soul Skyrim game, it's going to make the most money but break the internet at the same time. And I'm just prepping for that day. Hell, I won't even buy it digital. I'll go to GameStop personally and go buy it. Alright, I'll pitch a tent out there. Have a little cookout. And blast the Cleric Beast theme in the background while I'm doing so. I believe that's supposed to be a fiery weapon. Now, I've never seen this weapon here. I haven't played all the Souls games. I'll admit, she's pretty damn fancy. I'm not a two-handed guy, but I think I might make an exception. I'm more of a one-handed. I like to have a free hand. Oh yeah, check this out. You even get the Rockio, Bloodborne, Lady Maria's weapon. You get the Saw Cleaver. You get the extended Saw Cleaver. You get Bloodwig's Holy Blade. Man, it's like, if it's not the boss fights that are tough in Bloodborne, it's the music. Like, I'm sitting here dying the Cleric Beast, but the only reason I'm mad dying, not because I died, because where the hell do you get off being such a weak enemy, but having a song that much like a bop? Like, it's like playing Mario, but then the first, like, Goomba you step on has a boss theme. Like, epic, but what the hell? I got series weapons. There's a lot of Witcher stuff going on in this game now. Like, that's entirely Geralt of Rivia with us.
Greetings. Nothing left for us here. Let's go.
I feel like she's from another game, but I don't know. Again, that's my... No, yeah, I could see it. Bowser with Medivh's theme from Dark Souls 3. Tell you what, I'm going to pause the game for a minute. I'm going to go grab some food. I'll be right back. Just enjoy my characters idling for a few minutes.
That tangible Nordic artwork exists mainly in the sweet homes of the dead. These catacombs are more Nordic than Skyrim itself. Skyrim is a beautiful place, if you know how to view it.
Winds howling.
Skyrim ships never moved. Funny.
Medallions humming.
Is that XA in here? Trying to sneak into this stream, acting like I can't see you? Nah, I just walked in. I didn't see you. But how's it going? Hey, XA, I know you're not talking about me having a Gooner mod, and you have Katsumi looking thicker than a bowl of oatmeal out in the sun. Exactly. Also, whoever subscribed, I appreciate it. We're trying to push for 300 here. Or anything higher. Whoop. Nice. Anyway, XA, good news. The next episode Actually, won't be much of an episode. It's going to be a special since I made everyone wait so long. No, for real, we're getting there, man. Honestly, I didn't even think I'd ever get this far. But we got some good Xeno Battlefront, or Xeno Battlefront Crimson. Well, it's going to be going under a new title after the special, so it's going to be less wordy though. So. But yeah, it's going to get. I'm giving these fight scenes all I got. Plus, I've learned new editing techniques. I've gotten more music options. It's going to go very nicely. There's going to be a lot of what-if fights involved in it, too, because everyone seems... I don't know, quite a few people seem to have liked the Gohan and Golden Cell fight, so there will be more stuff like that coming up as well. A lot more Vegeta victories, though. Because, hey, I miss Toriyama to death and back, but if he wasn't going to give Vegeta any love, then I'll do it. Toyotaro, I don't know. Maybe he might... I just never been a fan of making a character that everyone else likes, but then shitting on them. But hey, I can't really tell anyone how to write their story. All I can do is show everyone my version. Which is what I will be doing. Man, I saw the Ultra Ego mods. And then I felt my pants getting 2 inches shorter after seeing them. Actually, I'm not gonna lie, you might have your work cut out for you. I need quite a few scenes done. Like I said, we have a special coming up. And it's been a while since I did a special. Actually, I really can't remember the last time I did a special. Like, what was it like? Actually, I think I made the last one shortly after I moved into the place I'm in now. Already a while ago. You know, it's not so much animation, but he has, like, really cool Xenoverse mods that, like, look like you're watching a movie. And they make me jealous I don't have a PC yet. But still. Sometimes he helps me with scenes for my videos. If there's something out of my budget or technology, then that's where he comes in. And saves the day with beautiful cinematic scenes. Guess I'm left 5 times fast. Hey man, any game that introduces a photo mode has to have a player's... I forgot where I was going with this. Forgot what point I was going to make. It was a good thing. Anyway, more games need to include photo modes. That was the end goal. Yeah. It's Sunday. My brain's off. I only have enough brain capacity to finish this live stream. For now. Excuse me, I have a phone call. Wait, really? Sure, do you have, like, Discord or something we can talk on? Or something I could better contact you with? Twitter, Instagram? I'll use any of them, really. More of a Twitter and Instagram guy, or Discord and Twitter. Bleh. Discord and Instagram guy. That's what I usually am. I'll use Twitter, but yeah. I'm not gonna lie, I really just use that page. I really just use my Twitter page to follow artists that draw lewd art, really. I'm a huge fan of the female form, especially in anime. Especially in anime. But, yeah. All right. XA is right. Be careful in any point in the future with copyrights. Even if a song sounds like another song, YouTube and its bots will come after you and be on you like cheese on macaroni. A buddy of mine, I remember there's one video I made. Yes, he gets it. But there's one video I made. And I had to remake it. Well, I appreciate that from you. And sure, if you have any tunes you'd like to share with this channel, then by all means, let me know. I'm never picky. I think one video I had Transformers Sentinel Prime music in it, and I was pissed I had to delete it because it fit so well. Although, actually, I'm starting to look at it now. XA, remember I told you that story about that one video I had to delete? I realized what really got it taken down. I forgot the intro to the video was a Bleach song. The intro was a Bleach song. That's what got it taken down. I later figured it out because the channel that copyrighted it had only Bleach music on it. And then I was like... And then when I looked back, I was like, oh, so that whole... Most of that last series I deleted was for no reason. Like, and I'm sad now. Because Sentinel Prime music, Transformers music fits so well in Dragon Ball, it's not even funny anymore. Like, you'd be surprised. Like, any God of War song can fit in a Dragon Ball scene if used properly. Like, I'm pretty sure, like, the Vengeful Spartan totally fits early Vegeta coming to Earth. Just go ahead, play the God of War 1 theme over it, see if it doesn't entice you to pick up a controller and get on Sparking Zero or something. Did me. Oh, I don't even use that game's music. I just have my Spotify playing in the background. Just like I'm doing on Skyrim. You guys can't hear it, but like there's a whole ton of other music playing in the background. I have this song playing here by my headset. This is non-copyrighted music. Or at least I've used it 100 times and didn't have a problem with it up to this point. But yeah. Everything is copyright now. It's a pain in the ass, really. You know, there was a time on YouTube where you really had to want the strike. Oh, here, I'll type it in here for you. One moment. I haven't even... Okay. Username is Legacy of Ray. Which is my name. That's my Discord username. 47 minutes, and this stream has gotten up. This has already been one of my better streams. Good. I like streams where I get to socialize with my audience. That way I get to know what y'all want, so when I make a video, I can better entertain you. Know thy audience. Or if you love your audience is gonna love you. That's how I look at it. Sounds good. You gotta rest that lovely brain of yours. Then you never know. Especially if you end up in a writer's block like I've done. Like I've been doing. I've actually just had no motivation to make more episodes. I could have been making them, I just haven't had my drive to do it. It's like I have all these ideas coming at me at once, but then when I finally get to editing, it just kind of goes away. But there will be more content coming. I might just go back to just making shorter episodes, that way I can just scoop them out faster. Isn't it? Man, ask XA. I'll go on year-long hiatuses if given enough time. I'm already in the middle of one. Not even intentional. It just happened.
It's clearing up.
Well, also that, and me and XA, sad, unfortunate news. Me, Rain, and Angel, we are no longer a group. The three of us respectfully split up permanently. They have given me the rights to their characters to use in future videos. So you'll still see them in Xeno Battlefront, but probably won't be hearing much of them from them ever again. Although I think Angel leaving kind of killed me the most, because he's been the one helping the channel out the longest. Like, this is kind of his channel too. As much work as he's put into it. Hell, that banner you see here wasn't even by me. He actually had to help shape it and everything. Hell, I think we were sitting up all night trying to figure out what size to make for a YouTube banner. I think it was like 4 o'clock in the morning on a Sunday by the time we finally decided what to use. And even then, we ended up changing it that next week, and that took us another 48 hours just to decide. That's okay. We all ended on good terms. Rain went off to college. Angel has a kid. Me, I'm still finding myself. In the middle of finding myself, I'll just entertain you all. Whatever I'm doing in the future has to be story writing related. I want to get into writing horror, dark, gothic stuff, though. Maybe some vampire stories, maybe. I have a story I based off of Buffy the Vampire Slayer, just more romance. I always loved the story between her and Angel. Well, the Angel from Buffy, not my... Yeah. But... speaking of Souls music... Oh, wait, no, it's from Neo. Wait, no. Neo is a Souls game in itself, just with samurai. Of course! No, I'm not gonna lie to you. Actually, XA, I've known you even longer than Angel, actually. Like, I met you, like, a year or two before I met him. Yeah. I was in, damn, it was so long ago now. XA's been following every channel I've had since, basically. And then some. You want to talk about reoccurring main characters, there you go. There's one. Of course, we all do appreciate all you've done for the channel, I'd say. Also, I'm sorry.
Winds howling.
Our newcomer here, what do you want me to call you by? Like, what name do you go by? So I can better address you. If it's gonna be a team effort, I gotta get to know you. Koala? Alright. Works for me. Well then, it sounds like you want to be part of the team. And I'd say, hell yeah. More the merrier. We'd love to have you. And hey, if you have any custom characters you made, I can also guest star them in my videos. I'm always a sucker for a well-done cameo. Also, Koala, what's your Discord? I'll search you up. Upside from Angel though, he still uses YouTube, so he still helps with the streams from time to time. So you might still hear from him. XA, he says he still watches your videos. He says he likes your Tekken videos. XA, he says he still watches your videos. Because he's kind of the one that's been, other than me, like XA was the one, or not XA, Angel was the one choosing the Tekken music for those fights. That's like his favorite game ever. I showed him the PS1 Tekkens once, and then he tried to run away with my PlayStation. Oh yeah? Alright, cool, I'll search you up. No problem.
The taste isn't bad, but it can always be better.
This could be cool. Any spaces, or? Well, I don't know if Discord lets you use spaces. I do have a Facebook, but it's a little more personal. And I had like a throwaway account to use, but I can't even remember what it was. Yeah. I haven't actually, aside from Messenger, I haven't used Facebook in, hell, months. The only time I really tap in is to talk to my Legacy of King community on there. They're a bunch of very nice people, so, you know, keep them around. Group of very cultured individuals. Almost like family. It's like if the entire family agreed on a game the rest of the world pretends to forget about. That's right, I think I had your account on there before, actually. I guess you haven't been on there either in a while? Hey, I don't know, man. Ever since Elon and all them got a hold of it, I just kind of haven't really been on there as much anymore. I just, you know, it's like, oh, okay, it does have a space. Cool. But it's like, I don't know, it's like, you would think any of these, like, multi-billion-dollar companies would just use their money and, I don't know, make an app good. Like, they have all the money in the world, why make it work? And then lose money. Well, yeah, you gotta promote yourself, of course. I should probably do more of that myself. That was what my Twitter account was originally for, but then, I don't know, most of the followers I got, everybody was a huge fan of this one female character I wrote. And, yeah, like, over 1,000 people followed just to see her, so I was like, shit, okay. I love writing female characters, whether they're protagonists, antagonists, heroes, villains, fuck it. Love to see it all. Yeah, it's not letting me find your name there, Koala. Just go ahead and look for mine if you can. Mine's all lowercase, no spaces, you know. I think it's all lowercase. Yeah, okay, it's all lowercase. Cool. Although it might be my settings acting weird, though. Discord ain't perfect either. Hey, XA, I can actually make Katsumi in this game at this point.
Genocide and treachery.
We have the ears, tail, and thickness to do so, along with all the other good resources. Hell, you can even fire Kamehamehas in this game now. There's a mod for that too, and they're effective. I think I sniped a dragon straight out of the sky with one once. You did? Oh, I see it. Haha, there we go. True story. Here, I'll even go show you. Hold on. I can even prove it. Alright, what we got here? Oh, well, if we're using GIFs as greetings, then this is one of my favorite things to do on Discord. Well, then let me go find one. What the hell? Every time I come back to this screen, there's something new. Check this out. Right? Alright. Told ya. The mod itself is in French, but I know enough French to know how it works. It's really clutch on my end, because I never really studied it. Yeah. And a lot of these are new mods. Like, they used to be really basic looking. I don't know where half of these new guys came from. But, like, they need to get hired. They need to be paid for this. They're doing God's work in this game. The who sword? Oh, yeah. And this still isn't even all of it. Wait until you see the PC side of the community. Those are the guys you really don't want to mess with. They have, like, Thomas the Train mods and shit. Like, just when you thought it couldn't get any better. Dude, when is it coming out? Because Rebirth traumatized me, and the only way to fix it now is if they hurry up and release that one so I can beat it. Aerith's death traumatized the hell out of me even worse than it did in the PS1 version. Because PS1 version, at least you don't get to hear their voices and stuff. Like, you don't get to hear them crying. You don't get to, the emotion isn't there. Rebirth, like, I never cry. So if a video game had me crying like that, like XA, you wouldn't even believe it. Like, that ending to Final Fantasy Rebirth was so bad, I went back into therapy. Not even joking. I went back to therapy because it was freaking me out so bad. That is one of the best games ever. Okay? That is an example of a game being worth $70, $80. That's when I'm ready to spend that much money on a game. If it's having me like that, it can't be the worst. It just can't be. Hey, look, we even got the Macho Man Randy Savage dragons, too. Still kind of a work in progress, it sounds, but... Man, the Ancient Temple, just when I saw it, I started crying, because I already knew... I was thinking... I'll never forgive Square Enix, because they didn't have to make you think you can save her, just for her to be like, oh wait, psych, she's dead. Like, that pissed me off. Like, I was playing it on a friend's console, I almost broke his controller and caused stick drift in several areas, just trying to make it so Aerith doesn't die. Like... Do you know what it's like trying to fight Sephiroth with tears in your eyes? It's not fun. It's not fun. No, but we need more Final Fantasy mods. Upside, I can get Sephiroth's Masamune. Downside, I don't want to use it because it was used on someone I care about. I don't care if Aerith is a video game character. That still counts as a person I give a shit about. Actually, I give way more than a shit about her. Oh, that'd be so cool. Dude, imagine the Cleric Beast attacking Whiterun. I'd pay to see that. I'd buy that. Like, wouldn't even have to dare me. I'd have that shit in a heartbeat, dude. But anyway, back to Final Fantasy Rebirth. Dude, please tell me, do you have, like, any update on when they're releasing Part 3? I don't even care if it's in a year or two from now. As long as I know the date, I'll be fine. Like, I just want to avenge Aerith. So I can... I just want to go avenge Aerith. In fact, when I beat Rebirth on this account, I'm going to stream it so you guys get to hear my reaction. You guys haven't heard a grown person cry before. Like, I don't know, it was just messed up, because, like, I knew something was going to happen to her from the start of the game, and that's why it was so bad. March 2027? Okay, then good. I'm already waiting that year for 2 other things anyway. I'll pre-order it the first chance I get. Alright? That game made me feel grief. Okay, so now I gotta shove that Buster Sword into Sephiroth's colon in order to avenge Aerith. And I'm not gonna give up until it's in there. Alright? I'm not stopping. Like, the entirety of Cloud's Blade, I'm telling you. It's gonna be like when Kratos killed Zeus with the blade of Olympus, except even more satisfying. And it's like why? Because like we see the human side of the characters in the remake. Like we really see their faces. We see them for who they are. And it's like Aerith, her last words are literally over here. I want to save my friends. They mean a lot to me. 2 minutes later, oh, she gets stabbed. I'm just sitting here. There's no Final Fantasy game to date other than 10 that ever made me cry that hard. And like Final Fantasy X's ending will like mess you up a bit too. But like XA, look at me. I went into counseling because of a game ending. Think about how elaborate that had to be. I'm not an easily sensitive person or anything. It's just they did it that well. Like, I can't even talk enough about it. In fact, I'm gonna make a video. Just explaining the ending to that game. That's what I'm gonna do. It's gonna be like an hour long. 6 I never played, but I heard it's really good. So I will give it a shot. Play 10 if you haven't. That's like the most underrated Final Fantasy game in existence, even to date. Like, the story, there's nothing wrong with that game at all, yet no one ever talks about it. I mean, its sequel was kind of lackluster, and even then the sequel is far from the worst game. In fact, I think 10 sequel's probably better than 13. I didn't like Final Fantasy 13, but I liked the characters. I just didn't like the story. Characters were cool. Especially with the guy with the afro with the baby chocobo hiding in it. I thought that was wholesome. Like, you know how cool you have to be to have a chocobo living in your hair? Oh yeah, you talking about Penance? Or are you talking about, was it like a dragon you were fighting on the ship, or was it like a big buff dude with a wheel above his head? Because that ship has 2 bullshit boss fights revolving around it, and it's one of them. But if you're talking about Pennant, oh yeah, you're talking about Evray. My friend Rain hated that boss. She played it a long time ago. She made an evil villain in her story and named it after that dragon, just because how much she raged. Oh, XA, I'm not gonna lie to you. Dude, you made Rain cry in one of your videos, because she saw the romance between Katsumi and XA. She actually started crying. She liked it. Don't tell her I told you this, or she'll probably see this video and probably want to kill me later on, but yeah. Like, dude, it was silly. Like, cause I showed her your video, and I come back into the room, she's like in tears and shit. I'm like, what the hell happened? She's like, why? She got mad at me. She was like, why do you keep torturing XA in your videos? I said, he asked me to do it. He's the one that wants to get beat up by Sempitaro. Sempitaro's even wondering why he's getting beaten up. Like, even Sempitaro's like, dude, I'm a demon, and I think this guy's fucked up. I drink deer blood, and I think this is fucked up. Like what the fuck? I'm like, that is either the bravest or the most foolish character I've ever seen in fan fiction. Like, and then he never even died from any of that. He's still alive from all of it, and just to get his ass kicked a few more times. Like, XA, you would think after all these Zenkais he'd be an untouchable monster. I mean, he is a Saiyan, right? Where's all this coming from? Like, jeez. Everybody in Universe 15 doesn't even got, like, he has balls of steel. Other Super Saiyans would look at him and call him crazy. I don't know if he's brave or just foolish. I don't know. But I do find it very hilarious. And the rest of us entertaining. But I gotta give him a victory eventually, because I feel bad. Like, I put all my characters through Dark Souls level fights in Dragon Ball, and I still feel like he's had enough. I made a character that gets himself killed just for the love of the game, and even he'd be looking at you like you're crazy.
Tamriel used to be full of fun.
Like Sempitaro, he's gotten himself Hakai'd by Beerus at least half a dozen times. Just for the love of the game. I'm telling you, Koala, watch my videos. I'm the guy that, if you want to watch a dark gothic Dragon Ball series, well, I guess you could also watch Absalon. That was kind of my inspiration. But hey, I don't know. Any guy that made a Dragon Ball fight look like a Bleach fight deserves a raise too. I felt like I was watching Bleach more than anything else, and I was still entertained. As soon as I saw that first Absalon episode, that's when my first channel was made. I got right on it. Ever since then, I've been trying to find a way. I have no way of animating yet, so I have to do everything else in my power to make a good fight that's entertaining enough for you all to want to watch more than once. Hopefully, I did a good enough job. Or at least that one fight with Taro and Void Goku, I think that one was like the best one. It's that one and the Golden Cell fight. Everybody seems to like those the most. Which is cool. I mean, I'd be happy to do more of those for you guys if you like. I don't know, I might start doing more polls. Like, I want to make videos, but I want to know what you guys want to see that I can do. Like, what do y'all want to see? Like, you want to see more? I can even do more Goku and Vegeta rivalry. I mean, hell. Most of my life I based off of Vegeta. Every time I hear Vegeta's speech, it doesn't even matter what he's talking about. He could be talking about anything, and I'll want to go pick up a couple dumbbells. I'm lazy as shit. Oh yeah, of course. I even turned my online back on. Although I'm rarely on any other game, I've been on Skyrim for the past, 6 months just because of these mods. I've been unable to detach myself. Well, it's really only as good as you make it, really. It's fun with friends. Like, I'm gonna be making some videos soon, XA. I'm doing a little Sparking Zero series. They're all gonna be what-ifs. You know, because they have the one feature that lets you make your own, story fight and stuff. So I'm gonna abuse that tool maliciously. Wow, we're getting a lot of people in here. This is cool. Super's not finished. You clearly didn't hear then. It's in the works. Besides, you gotta remember, we had this exact same talk before Super became a thing, and you saw how that turned out. You remember. Oh yeah, role-playing in video games is, the funnest thing ever.
Winds howling.
Alright, now I know I'm forgetting something.
Greetings.
I have a Kratos mod, but I don't feel like going back to install it, because I don't feel like switching screens. And the Kratos mod, you can give him whatever armor and weapons you want. Like, I gave him... I didn't even... He doesn't even use his weapons. I gave him fully tricked out blades and everything.
You refuse to help the storm.
Like...
We haven't taken a side because it's not our fault.
He is?
Hey, maybe the reason these Grayskins don't help in the
No way. He's got to at least do the Moro work. Like, He has no idea what type of riot he's going to start if the Moro arc doesn't get animated. Like, remember how pissed everybody got just from Broly getting a new voice actor? I still feel hurt because of that. Like, Johnny Young Bosch is awesome,
Thirst for battle. Onward.
but I miss Vic.
You've been a good friend to me. That means
Vic was Broly. Like, he owned that role.
Sure. Feel free to hand me all the gold you want.
Owned it. Well, I mean, he's canon. He just needs to be animated. Everybody in the manga's canon. XA, no, you just saying that because you didn't like Daima. Come on, you gotta admit, you enjoyed that Super Saiyan 4 scene. You know you did. Super Saiyan 4 with red hair is tough. You can't say you disagree. Shoot. At least you'll like it more when see what I did with Taro, at least. Taro, I'm not giving him the giant fists. Because that's like giving the Hulk... That's like... Giving Taro bigger fists is like injecting the Hulk with more steroids. Like... Or giving Sonic caffeine. Overkill. Overkill. I would dread to see what that would look like. But, so Taro, he has the traditional Super Saiyan 4 fur, but he has, like, the new school red hair, though. Because, I don't know, him with red just looks better anyway. Well, at least, you know, Saiyan Taro. I might give Saiyan Taro a new name, though. Since the actual Taro is alive now. Oh yeah, Vegeta's Super Saiyan 3 hair is tough. I like how he got his own, like, thing.
I've been looking for you. There's a new... Looks like that's it.
Like...
Got to go.
So, now I want to see what happens if, like, Trunks gets it, then, like, will he get his own hair?
Nope. Sorry.
Or, like, Broly, you think he might get his own? I know, Broly's hair looks kind of like Goku's. His might just look... I don't know. Or yeah, giving Soul of Cinder more fire. No, you want to know how overpowered it's going to be? It's going to be like teaching me how to mod this game and make mods. Because once I learn that, I'm going to be super notorious on the internet for making lewd anime mods. Everybody will thank me later, though. I'll be the voice of reason. The voice of reason and hentai. Who in God's name is that?
Something.
Skyrim.
Where did he come from?
Beautiful name, don't you think?
You have
He looks like my pet turtle at one time it got too dehydrated. Miss that little guy. Hey, he has a prosthetic arm, that's cool. I didn't even know you could do that. Oh, dude, if you're talking about Souls games, you've come to the right person. Just like, hey, if you watch my videos, or at least a lot of the videos coming up, there's going to be tons of Final Fantasy VII references. And I'm never going to stop. Until they become tiring. Actually, no, I'm just never going to stop. Even if they do become tiring, I'm still going to do them. Where's everybody?
You've been a good friend to me. Sure, feel free to hand me all the gold you want. Lead on, then.
Actually, he's the only character who's actually in the game. I just made him stronger. And then there's my horse, Rocky. I don't bring him into combat, because if he dies, all of Skyrim has to suffer. So I keep him here for safety. And if you guys are wondering, yes, that's totally Guts' blade. I'd use it, but I'm not a two-handed user, unless it's a Souls game. Dude, playing any Souls game high is like the best thing ever. Like, playing Bloodborne high changes your life. Like, I took one look at the DLC, and I cried tears of joy. And that was just from a microdose, too. Like, it wasn't even... like, dude, I'm telling you.
Could use some rest.
Gaming can be peak if you let it. And here's some advice, guys. No game is too old. There's a game I have that's older than me, and I'll play it in a heartbeat at any given moment. I went back and bought a PlayStation 2 just for the one game alone. Among a couple others. No game is too old. So as long as it's still loved. Even if it's only loved by just one person. Oh yeah, of course. Elden Ring getting there though, but every time I play Elden Ring, I end up loading Dark Souls 3 up again. Dark Souls 1 and 2 are cool, but 2 is my least favorite. I don't know, I don't hate it, it's just, I don't know, it's not my strong point out of the games. Dark Souls 1 is cool, I'm just terrible at it. And, 3 is only good because I used to have... It's because this YouTuber named Fightin' Cowboy guided me through it, and it's too late for me to be bad in the game. In fact, that's the only Souls game whose PvP I'm good at. Oh yeah, Slave Knight Gale is unexpectedly difficult. I still think Sister Freed is harder though, but yeah. Because she fights you like a Bleach character. She's like if Trunks used the scythe and was a woman, then basically you have Sister Frida. If a blender was a person, then you get Sister Frida. Or Gurman from Bloodborne. It is, though, like, and it's like, it makes you wonder, how many times did he die in that game to even be able to be a walkthrough player? Like, you gotta think, players like that have nerves of steel. Like, I've seen him die to shit that would have me throwing a controller across the country. Like...
What do you want?
Man. Alright, what was I doing? Oh yeah. Let's go save the world. Sometimes I'll sit there and get wrecked by a boss just to hear the theme sometimes. Like, sometimes the music's enough. The only competition Souls games have music-wise are whenever a Square Enix game is released.
Do you hunt?
It's like I said, like, Final Fantasy Rebirth, listen to Aerith's Final Prayer, and tell me you don't feel anything from it. Like, that's a song that can make the toughest of people break down. Even a little. Even if only just a teensy bit. Man, I haven't gotten to play any type of Souls mod. The closest I've gotten to modding was me getting every weapon in Elden Ring. And even then, I barely had to do it. It was just the DLC was kicked my ass. Because they brought back the Winter Lantern. So me and Miyazaki, whenever I meet him, I'm going to get his autograph, and then I'm going to fight him in the parking lot. With Souls music playing in the background.
What's the meaning of this interruption? Well, it explains why the gods let you...
Nah, Miyazaki would probably kick my ass, I'm not going to lie to you. If he was tough enough to write those types of games, then he's probably strong enough to beat a guy up in a parking lot.
Come to Dragon's Reach to discuss the ongoing hostilities, like the rest of the Great War. It seems this damn... Take a look.
Oh, you guys... Koala, you ever play Skyrim? Wait until you see what I did to Serana in this game. If you thought you loved her before, wait until you see her now. This will probably make you pick the game back up, if you haven't played in a while.
You know, if you've got the aptitude, you should join the Mages College in Winterhold.
Ooh, more techno music. Miyazaki has a dark soul. That's why he wrote those games. I would love to talk to his therapist. Because I know he has one. Can't fool me. Can't fool me.
So, you were at Helgen. You saw...
Anybody who can write all that has a therapist.
Irileth was right.
And that's probably the richest therapist in the country.
Shall we continue to trust in the strength of our walls?
Oh yeah, on the new-gen consoles, even PS4s and Xbox Ones, you can have these mods. And a lot of them run like a breeze. As long as you don't have too many of them, of course. But.
He'll assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's side and attack him.
It's amazing.
I'll not stand idly by while the dragon burns my hold and slaughters my people. Irileth, send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
Yes, my Jarl.
If you'll excuse me, I'll return to my duties.
That would be best. Well done. You sought me out on your own initiative. You've done Whiterun a service.
Oh yeah. You ever play Sekiro?
Here, take this as a small token of my esteem. There is another thing you could do for me. Suitable for someone of your... Come, let's go find Farengar, my court wizard. He's been looking into a matter...
I serve
related
Jarl.
to these
Wonderful. Here's the key to your new home.
Come to Dragon's Reach to discuss the ongoing hostilities, like the rest of the Great Warriors. You know, if you've got the aptitude, you should join the Mages College in Winterhold.
Dragon.
Dude, Sekiro is such a rage-reducing game, but I can't hate it because I'm a sucker for a good katana fight.
Oh yeah.
Especially when the physics are well done.
Fetch, I really mean delve into a dangerous ruin in search of...
Say what you want, but that game has some of the best sword physics history's ever seen.
Straight to the point. I
Like,
learned... Go to
any day you can samurai jack an opponent and then walk away like nothing happened. It's a pretty good day.
That is where your job ends and mine begins. The work of the mind. Sadly undervalued in Skyrim.
It's a really difficult game, don't get me wrong. But it's still not harder than Elden Ring's DLC. Only because the level up system is based off of Sekiro. Like, all your stats, like, say if you're maxed out before the DLC in Elden Ring, none of the stats even matter. Like, a simple, normal, small fry enemy can two-shot you on a good day.
If I were you, if the dragon decides to attack Whiterun, I
Like,
don't know
those
how
enemies will
strong-
kill you in one hit and then look at you like you're crazy.
So, Irileth tells me you came from the Western Watchtower?
Yes, my lord.
Tell him what you told me about the dragon.
The Jarl is, as you can imagine, very busy.
It was false.
I
Perhaps
like that
can
do-rag
assist
thing
you.
he's wearing.
What did it do?
The task of steward is more important than you
Yeah,
realize.
those damn seeds that were already AIDS and 3/4 trying to get. Like,
I never ran so fast in my life.
I'm not even gonna lie to you. I don't know. You might have went AFK. I'm not gonna lie. When I played that Elden Ring DLC, it made me start drinking again. Oh, he's still here. I hope you're enjoying our banter about Souls games. XA, don't play Souls games. Don't get caught up like we did. Don't play Souls games. 'Cause once you start, you're never gonna stop. Oh, that's cool. Souls games are like an addiction. Those things are like drug addictions. They will tear you down. But goddamn it, it's difficult to
I've
stop.
got a hungry dog, so selling my produce is really the only thing I can do.
Yeah. Match. About to go in there. Hey Koala, you want a really good like metalcore song to play during a Sparking Zero match? Look up 156/Silence and then play their whole album during a tournament. Tell me you won't have a
I heard
blast.
if you aren't careful enough, the Droggers will curse you with a dead eye.
Consort Radon blew my mind because I didn't think they were ballsy enough to bring him back.
Until I saw it myself.
I did, however, find it hilarious.
Huh?
Fair. I'm just saying they're pretty good. Like, they're kind of a relatively new band in comparison to most. Damn though. At least they've been part of the reason I've been staying on top of my Spotify this much. No, don't you crash. Okay, so guys, the game's about to crash. It means the stream's about to crash. So bear with me. I'm going to start another one back up in a second.